Support LaneSide. Get something cool.
All right, guys, welcome to today's review, and it's going to be a little bit different than what we're used to. With my journey currently going two-handed, I can't throw the same equipment the same way that Wayne and Nick can. So while Wayne and Nick are still going to be doing some reviews, I've got some separate ones that we're going to do just for the two-handed bowlers. Rather than checking out the versatility, we're just going to find where each ball strikes. We're going to see how long we can do it for. So why don't we get to the action right now? Here we are. This is our outer limits. So we lay this one out 65 by 4 1/4 by 53. This is the strong angular. So we went with specifically the strong angular, exactly what they put on the PAL sheet. Where the madness, we adjusted it a little bit to what we're used to in that spot. This one we went with exactly the layout. And yes, I know I'm probably still thinking like a one-hander, but it's just for that late hook spot where I envision that madness being. I know a layout that's worked really well for me in the past two angles, so I'm going to try it. This is, however, this is the PAL layout system that we've used here, so this is exactly what it's supposed to be, based on the information that the PAL sheets give us. So this, as I said, comes out to 65 by 4 1/4 by 53 dual angle. You can see it's a pretty strong pin above line. And compared to the madness, we've got the mass bias is kicked out a little farther this way. So it's going to be a little more responsive down lane. It's going to be a little more hook snap.
Alright guys, welcome back. Here I am on the Easy House Shot, and we are once again reviewing the Outer Limits, the newest from Radical. You can see that ball hooks a lot. Now, as you may have noticed, this ball does feature the modified Trailblazer core. They called it, it's got its cool little name here. It's the Outer Limits core, you see? You know, they're getting really creative now. They went from not naming anything to now things have names. It's like the Outer Limits core, or the Trailblazer core, or the Rattler core. But this ball features a 2.499 RG 051 differential and a mass bias of 014. Basically meaning this thing flares a ton. It with a strong layout on it, it's also going to be quite angular. Wow, did you see that 3-pin go sideways standing up off the deck? So as you could see from the opening there, I went with the strong angular layout on it. And with this surface out of box, I mean, this has 500,000, 2,000 surface on it. It has a ton of hook potential, and we're already seeing that. I started out here at 30, which is kind of where my benchmark area is. And, yeah, then we jumped 10 left, and it still hooked too much. We're going to move another 5, so we're going to be standing 45 at the start here. And if I ever come back on whoa! Doot. Yeah. You know, that's going to happen every once in a while. Happens to the best of them. Happens to the worst of them, too, like me. If you want to hear more about my bad two-handed bowling, don't forget to check out our shorts. We're trying to put up some more interesting stuff there for you. But let's talk about this ball. We saw this ball feature J.R. Raymond threw a 300 with this at the Masters with a slower response pin down version, and that ball still hooked a ton. And until I threw this ball two-handed, I didn't understand it. I was like, you know what, I threw the Trailblazer, it had a lot of hook, but it was mostly, you know, just a lot of hook. It wasn't a ton of motion. This has a ton of motion. Holy moly. That's some hook. Really liked what I saw from this. And as you saw from the open, with that strong angular layout on it, we're seeing exactly that. You can see the ball get down lane pretty far, and then it looks like it stops on a dime and somebody kicks it left. I definitely see myself, because we've got a little bit more friction here in Barrie. I can definitely see myself throwing a little bit of polish on this, trying to get a little more length out of it before it hooks. Because standing 45 to 50, look at that. What? Yeah. Look how strong that ball is off the spot. I feel like I need more distance out of it so I can play it a little. I can get my angles a touch more in front of me rather than throwing the ball so far away from me. But that kind of recovery, you think you get on some heavier oil, or if your back ends are washed out, say, you're playing against somebody who's throwing a lot of urethane. This ball's still going to hook down lane. It's still going to see it. Now, I'm going to be silly here, and I'm going to try moving back right, see if I can roll this one forward. And, yeah, no, it still hooks. I tried to keep it in the oil the whole way down. I tried to just get it to tip. And that ball just hooks. Like, holy moly. Now, here I am throwing it left-handed. And this is where I always find that you can really see the motion, how just ridiculous that off the spot is. Look at this. Not only did it go that far out, but it still finished behind the 9-pin. Like, it hooked all the way through that deck. And here we are with the Rattler, 86 by 5.5 by 65. This is a ball I know you can see such a smooth motion to it. It matches up with my bonus. That's why we went with this one, because we knew it was going to be pretty close when we were comparing apples to apples. But this comparison, this is apples and rocket ships, literally. Good Lord. That's a lot of hook. We are looking at anywhere from, I'm going to say 15 to 20 boards, maybe 10 to 20 boards more hook, and more distance. I was able to get it at least 3 to 6 feet farther down lane. So if you're looking for something that's going to hook, going to create some extreme angles and carry, this thing is out of this world.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you LaneSide.